Hello everybody and welcome to the Ant Holleufer Extra YouTube channel. I'm about to do a live stream because today we are rebuilding this Nova Mesa Coccarelli setup. We have a ton of ant farm supply nests that we need to get in use, and it's just a little remake of the entire setup, and because it's a little bit of a larger project, I'm actually live streaming it. Now I forgot to turn my power on by this old spare phone. And apparently my camera here doesn't attach to a tripod, so as you see, I've attached my camera to a phone that's been attached to a tripod. That's a little insight for how this stream was made. So yeah, what are we doing today? Well, I'm trying to sort out a little bit of the mess of everything. This is the current setup. We have a little small issue with flies, stuff like that. Some quite interesting things happened, because last time when I actually made this entire setup, the ants didn't use the middle space here on the Aesthetic ants whitetail nest. And it was because it was too hot. I've never been able to overheat this colony before, but that was actually overheating. And now that it's underheated or more regular heated, you can see the ants are distributed between this and this. But I really love the look of them in here, so I'm gonna attach these 3 other nests. And this is version 1 ant farm supply nest, and these here are the version 2. Now at first I'm gonna attach all 4 together because they should just attach seamlessly together. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case or not, but yeah, that's the plan today. We're gonna keep the outwall. The outwall is getting a little bit too small, but after the ants starting to use the space again, they are living in here. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing how this all goes. And yeah, I'm gonna do a stream, so if you just missed the stream, you can see the stream for how it actually was done. So the live stream is now running, and as you can see, we are in the middle of disassembling the old setup. I've now disassembled or detached the old version 1 nest and connected them to the new version 2 nest. We're yet to actually see any ants actually coming in here, which is interesting. Oh no, we are not. We have ants up here already. So the ants are actually coming into the new nest already. And now I just need to find out how I'm going to connect this to all of this. Okay, so I've turned off the lights so you can see a little bit better, but now you can see the workers are exploring all over the new nest here. They have access to both of the, or all 4 of the nest. I've put a heat sensor up here, and then I've put a heat sensor all the way over here, so it will be interesting to read the difference between the 2 areas with humidity and everything. Now, if you watch the video where I unbox this, I'll let you know that you shouldn't always count on these, but they're a good indication either way. But you can see that the ants are walking all over their newly opened nest space. All right, guys, so the light is still off just because it's a little bit easier to record, but everything is now connected. So we have the 4 ant farm supply nest here. We have, oh, you can see, oh, the water is starting to seep through down here. Can we just get some of that? The water is beginning to seep through. We've just hydrated the chambers and the water is seeping through. But yeah, we have the version 1 nest here again, and then we have the 3 version 2 nest, and they connect to each other quite nicely. We have the heating cable coming in here, running up here, then turning left, so coming down here, and then coming out and going all the way there where the snake is normally at. I've also attached the heating mat up here a little bit again, because now there's no heat up in this nest because everything is coming down here. But you can see the wet spots of where the hydration is starting to seep through if the phone has just realized I'm going to macro, and it did right there. So yeah, I'm super satisfied with how this looks, and I can't wait to see how the ants will place out, especially because this nest here is not heated right now. So it's going to be interesting to see which the ants will choose, because this here is not heated, but this is of course what they lived in before. And yeah, this part here is heated, so interesting to see how the ants will react. Alright guys, it's now a couple of hours later and the live stream is all done. It was a great stream, more than 3 hours long, so lot of things to show. As you can see, it's all done like I showed in the last clip. And here's the finished look. Once again, the ants are now a lot more spread out all over the setup. Already now, what I expect could potentially happen is this here is very empty. I mean, if we look at the sensors, there's only 1 degree difference, but here it's 41.7, here it's, wait, it's the same, yeah. It's the same, so yeah. I have a hard time trusting these sensors. Now you can see how humid it is, right? Over here it is, yeah, it's the same over here. You can see all the bubbles, right? And when I added the nest, it was 41%, I think, and now it's 47. And it's so wet now. So yeah, I really don't trust these, but it'll be interesting to monitor what happens or what doesn't happen. The reason the nest is so empty right now is because they're all out feasting. It's been feeding day, and you can see that there is hundreds of workers out here. So yeah, very busy ants eating, And this is such a lovely colony. There are so many colony members here, it's insane. But you can really see how many workers we have. And they also desperately need a new outworld. Well, I'll say desperately, as soon as it's not feeding time, they all retrieve. Okay, just a slight little thing I just want to add before this video ends. It is now the day after, and you can see they're still very busy out in the outworld. We have a little bit of flies, but yeah, they're still busy eating and eating their jelly. I've removed one of the nests now, and you can see this one is starting to become a little bit empty at the moment. Of course, this colony is from none other than Ant's Davy. And if you want to get something from Ant Farm Supplies, I can give you 5% by using the discount in the description. Now, why am I holding this? Well, yesterday when I actually did all of this, did this little stream, you can see the ants are very curious to come up here, and I was like, okay, they probably just want to escape. And then I realized we actually have quite a big gap right here that, yeah, I think aesthetic ants need to look into potentially getting some more fixings here, because I think this is a little bit not small species safe. It is the same on both the large sites. You can see how easy it is. I think this should be fixed down a little bit more, so I'll reach out to aesthetic ants saying, I mean, here it's fine, but over here, yeah, I mean, that's not small species safe whatsoever. You may as well not have a lid by that. So yeah, I'll reach out to aesthetic ants showing this, but if you're looking into getting the large outworld from aesthetic ants, be aware of this. This may actually be the extra large. I think it's just a large. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, this surely not ideal. I'll come with an update in a few days once they've all settled in. The queen was in here earlier today. I'm unsure where she's now, but you can see in here there are still a ton of larvae and a ton of eggs. I'm going to do another update quite soon on the Nova Mesa cockerelli because they're such a lovely ant species. Like, look at this. They're so lovely. I just love that this is actually filled with bubbles, but somehow you can still see such clear vision through. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the ants choose over the next couple of days, to see if they prefer the old nest or if they prefer the new nest. They really always love the version 2 or the version 1 nest here. It's going to be interesting to see it. And with that being said, that's been a little update on changing the setup. Again, I'll do an update in not that long of how the colony is adapted now. But thank you all very much for watching this little update. And thank you all to those who were in the very long live stream. It was a pleasure. And thank you all for watching. Right. With that being said, bye!